Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, hockey fans of all ages and all genders, welcome to the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the Watertown Wolves. In this afternoon's game, we have in the green jerseys, led by head coach Dan-Dalin Jacobs, the North Franklin Shamrocks versus the home team in the white sweaters, led by head coach Randy Caminole, the Watertown Wolves white team. We're looking forward to some exciting hockey here today. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and this game is being live streamed on YouTube. A Positive Influence is the YouTube channel. Search it out, subscribe, and love it dearly. Now let's play some hockey! Yeah, and there we go. Off and running here in Watertown. Puck goes down to the Watertown end of the ice. Wraparound attempted by the Shamrocks. Blocked, denied. Shamrocks shot from the center point, and it's a goal. Check that out on the instant replay. Shamrocks wasting no time. There's the Selly. I didn't hit the save replay button in time. Watertown wins that face-off. They drive that puck in. Comes back by the Shamrocks. There's a shot, number 12, goes high. So we get my information relayed to me from down below. North Franklin goal scored by number 33, Ethan Tooper, assisted by number 12, 33 from 12. Time of the North Franklin Shamrocks goal, 0-0. And we've got some whistles galore there. They said 12. And I don't have a 12 on my roster, so perhaps they misunderstood what the official said. Check with your coach. Check with your player if you want to know for sure. Maxwell Blount takes that faceoff for Watertown, going to work in the corner, trying to dig out that puck. Leaks up at the hash mark, taken away by the Shamrocks. Here come the Shamrocks skating down the end of the ice. Back checking going on by McKinley Ambrose. Good job back checking. Battle for that puck in the trapezoid. Certainly don't need three Wolves players in the trapezoid, but the Wolves come away with this puck. Pop it out into the neutral zone. Skating down with it, McKinley Ambrose. Ambrose coming in on the right side. Shot, and that sails away and goes up and catches the netting, and we'll have a face-off in the zone. Coming in to take the face-off, Chris Smith for Watertown. For the Shamrocks, looks like Jordan Francis, if I can make out the number on the shoulder. There's a shot from the point by Nolan Vincent, blocked out in front, and that one gets covered up by Rhea Bryant. Chris Smith in for the faceoff again for Watertown. Tries sending this over to the corner. Gets blocked, being pushed out by the Shamrocks. They're able to get that out into the neutral zone. Picking his puck up, Michael Gray Jr. Centering pass gets stopped by Watertown. Following up with that puck, though, is Benedict. Turned away by Watertown. Nolan Vincent pulls that up in the neutral zone. Passes that puck forward. Makes its way to Braden DeGrand. DeGrand goes in. We're going to have a hooking penalty coming up against the Shamrocks as soon as they touch it, and they touched it, and here is the hook call. North Franklin penalty, number 10, Jordan Francis. 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 10, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 2:10 of the first period, and it's a Wolves power play. Shot from the point gets tipped in front by Ambrose. Goes to the corner, though. It's passed out to the point for Jamison Wright. Wright sends that puck in. Battle for it ensues, and that gets pushed away by the Shamrocks. Back out to Wright at the point. Fires that in, and that one goes into the glove of Rhea Bryant. We'll have a face off to the left side of Rhea. Wolves doing a good job of putting pressure on with this extra player advantage. Face off won by the Shamrocks. Try to clear it, and that gets missed by DeGran. Caught at the point, though, and dumped back in by Camden Chapman. Puck comes around on the near side. Shamrocks trying to get it out. Chapman not able to clear it. Icing waved off as it went right through his legs, chasing that puck down. Number 12, not sure who that is. Battle for that puck along the side. Nutting able to get it out. Coming around, turning, shooting number 12. And that save is made by Braylon Nutting. There should be a minute 10 on the penalty. 1:10, yep. So we're having volunteers, some youth volunteers helping out run the score clock. And the officials didn't wait to make sure that he got the penalty up on time when the penalty was assessed. Now it's being rectified. We're trying to be rectified. Face off won by the Shamrocks. Puck pushed into the corner. Comes out to the point. Shot fired. Save made by Braylon Nutting. Face off goes back towards Watertown's goal. That centering pass gets stopped up at the center point and shot not able to be taken. Watertown coming back with this puck, or trying to anyway. Chris Smith loses that puck. It drifts back towards the defense. D to D pass for Nolan Vincent. Vincent sends this across. Almost gets stolen by Teva Hart. And gonna have a face off. Yeah, so we have another penalty against the Shamrocks here. It's going to be interference. Oh, we're only doing minute and a half penalties. Whoops. I thought it was 2 minutes. Here comes Francis. Shot wide left. North Franklin Shamrocks penalty, number 27, Tava Hart. 1 minute 30-second minor for interference. Number 27, interference. And it's a shorthanded goal for the Shamrocks. North Franklin goal scored by number 12. Number 12, time of the Shamrocks goal, 3:56 of the first period. Face-off won by Watertown, brought back, ripped all the way around by Camden Chapman. Held in, though, at the blue line by Noah Jock. Jock stepping up. Keeps that in again, passes that puck forward to Jordan Francis. Jordan cycling around in the offensive end, and now that puck leaks out, and it goes to Max Blunt. Blunt moving up with this puck. Max shot, save made, rebound knocked away, taken over to the side by the Shamrocks. Shamrocks send that all the way down. No Jock plays that puck around, and it's picked up by Watertown in the neutral zone. Skating down Tyler Hoyvik. Hoyvik tries centering that puck. It gets blocked, though, by the back checkers. Puck gets returned all the way out into the neutral zone. Jamison Wright with it. Passes this puck back to Nolan Vincent. Vincent back to Wright. Wright sends this across the neutral zone, and that is knocked out by Swamp. Turn back through the neutral zone. Here's Chris Smith with it. Chris forces that puck down into the corner, now through the trapezoid, chases after it. Chris working hard against these Shamrocks. Pressure put on him by Noah Jock, knocks that puck free, and that gets cleared by North Franklin. And that's going to be an icing, and we'll bring the face-off all the way back down to the Shamrock end of the ice. Face-off goes over towards the hash marks, picked up by Watertown, cycling around, shot blocked. Take it again, and that one gets buried. Goal scored by Braden DeGrand, number 13. Watertown Wolves goal scored by number 13, Braden DeGrand, assisted by number 10, Chris Smith. 13 from 10, time of the Wolves goal, 5:36 of the first period. So that whistle was blown because Carter Communal went down, but he got right back up as soon as that whistle was whistled. Here comes Watertown moving back onto the attack, hustling after that puck. McKinley Ambrose picks it up, shot wide left, goes all the way around behind the goal on the far side, held in at the point by Jamison Wright. Wright passes that puck up to DeGrand. DeGrand loses it as it's knocked away by number 12. Here comes 12. And 12 loses that on the back skate of Camden Chapman. And that puck is cleared and goes into the Watertown bench. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Neutral zone face-off taken by Max Blount. Blount pulls this puck over to the side, trying to get it to Ambrose. Ambrose moves this over, chases after it, overskates that puck, comes back, swept it back into the middle by Jamison Wright. Taken away by Jordan Francis on the far side. Francis loses, knocks the stick free. That shot comes in, and that is covered up by Braylon Nutting. We'll have a face-off to the right side of Braylon with 8:31 to go in this opening period. This puck gets pushed out into the neutral zone by Tyler Hoyvik, comes back into the neutral zone. play there by Nolan Vincent. Vincent with this puck looking, sends this across for Hovik. Hovik drops this off for Chris Smith. Smith's shot just wide left of the net, off the base of the boards. Knocked over onto the side, battling for that puck, Tyler Hovik. Hovik pulls this puck off, and there's a whistle. We're going to get a roughing call against Watertown. Bring the face-off all the way down to the Watertown end of the ice. Watertown penalty number 10, Chris Smith. 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 10, a minute 30 roughing. Time of the minor penalty, 6:55 of the first period. Loose puck, and that is gobbled up by Braylon Nutting. Faceoff will be to the left side of Braylon. Faceoff comes over to the boards, won by the Shamrocks. They send this up high, goes off of Braylon's glove into the far corner. Shamrocks pass this back, shot fired from a point. There's another shot down low, and Nutting jumps on top of it like a hungry, hungry hippo. We'll have another face-off, again to the right side of Nutting. Face-off won by number 12. I still don't know who that is. That comes out and is knocked back in. That's an offsides. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone, and that was a pretty blatant one. I think we'll move down to this face-off dot right here. Hey, Nick the Voice Cruz. How are you, my friend? I've been seeing you tearing it up for FAU. I love your news reports, your interviews. I see them all. Here come the Shamrocks, hitting the neutral zone, passing out, trying to break out pass to center ice for Mitchell. Mitchell not able to get it. 12 brings it back in, taken off of that puck there. Wolves trying to clear this out, not able to. In the slot, shot and a goal. Goal scored by number 12. And I would love to be able to read the name on the back of that jersey because I don't have it on my roster. It looks like Francis. Oh, that must be Tryson Francis. North Franklin goal scored by number 12, Tryson Francis, assisted by number 27, Rawasaki Mitchell. 12 from 27, time of the North Franklin Shamrocks goal, 8:03 of the first period. And this puck is cleared by Watertown. Shamrocks got to hold this in the neutral zone, wait for their team to clear out. While they're doing that, Carter Comino comes in and steals that puck, brings it into the offensive end, but it gets turned back into the neutral zone. Now that puck gets pushed forward for Braden DeGrand. DeGrand taken out, though, as that puck goes into the offensive end. And that's going to draw the whistle. And that's going to be an interference call. A lot more penalties in this game than there were in the first game of the day. First game was against the Watertown Blue team, and that's a goal! Wow, right off the face-off. I didn't even have a chance to make a call. So we had a North Franklin Shamrock penalty, number 77, JT Jacobs, a minute 30 for interference. Time of the penalty, 9:04. Then a Watertown Wolves power play goal scored by number 5, McKinley Ambrose. Assisted by number 35, Maxwell Blount. 5 from 35. Time of the Wolves power play goal, 9:07 of the first period. I don't know if that puck went out of play. It must have. We'll have a face off to the right side of Braylon Nutting. Bryson Francis taking the face off for the Shamrocks. Bryson wins that battle, picks that puck up, tries making a move to the goal, nothing doing. It's in the slot, shot, goal scored, Jordan Francis. North Franklin Shamrocks goal scored by number 10, Jordan Francis, assisted by number 12, Tyson Francis. Francis from Francis, 10 from 12. Time of the Shamrocks goal, 9:45 of the first period. Puck comes up to the point. Swamp not able to hold it. It is taken away by Braden DeGran. DeGran going down at the hash mark, centering pass, and Cominol not able to get there in time. Puck goes against the boards. Now it's pushed back into the corner. Shamrock's trying to clear it, held at the point by Jamison Wright. Wright sends that back at the goal. It's in the slot. Battle for that puck and covering it in starfish fashion, Rhea Bryant. Nothing like a starfish to cover up a puck. When you're a goalie, when you wish upon a star, it is the starfish that you wish upon. He's off to the left side of Rhea Bryant. And that goes right in the goal off the faceoff, scored Maxwell Blount. Watertown's going to try to do that one more often. Watertown Wolves goal scored by number 5, McKinley Ambrose. Assisted by number 35, Maxwell Blount. 5 from 35. Time of the Wolves goal, 10:30 of the first period. And that was a blatant offsides there. So the Wolves, really, this is 4-3. This is, I guess it's become a game. And we've got 6 players on the ice there. We're going to redo that face-off. Officials are supposed to count before they drop the puck, so that's not a bench minor. Questions really, were they allowed to change last? I guess we're going to let it go. It's only 14U. We'll figure those details out when they get older. Shamrocks moving forward with this puck. Tava Hart coming in on the right side. Shot high and wide left, comes up, picked up by Tyler Hoyvik. Hoyvik knocks this out into the neutral zone, collected there by the Shamrocks. Shamrocks long pass up. I think Hart got a piece of it to avoid the icing, and she did, or he did. I don't know. Tava did. That's all I know. Stuck in the skates. There's a shot blocker save. Braylon Nutting. Rebound comes up. Tyler Hoyvik sends this through the neutral zone. It gets into the O zone. Braden DeGrand slid over the blue line on his belly, looking over his shoulder to see if there's going to be a tripping call, but there is not. That was not a trip. That was more of a check. Mitchell takes his puck onto the side boards and is taken out. Puck comes out through the neutral zone, recollected by the Shamrocks. They're going to cycle it in their end of the ice, and here comes a Tyson Francis weaving his way in. Shots. Braylon Nutting just extending that out. His shoe grew 3 sizes. That shot. The old Grincheroo in net. That puck gets picked right off Chris Smith's stick by number 33, Ethan Tupper. Tupper passes his puck up to Francis. Jordan Francis trying to weave their way through. Pass into the slot taken by Smith. He backhands this up, comes up to the point for Zachary Smoke. Smoke dumps that in. It says Swamp. Swamp Smoke. It's Zachary Swamp Smoke. Sorry, hyphenated names. I don't always pick up half of it. Wolves trying to bring that puck through, denied, gets sent back, collected and corralled by Nolan Vincent. Vincent fires his puck forward up to the blue line. It gets passed across for Carter Commodore. Commodore loses his puck, comes back out into the neutral zone. This gets knocked up by Chris Smith, collected though by JT Jacobs of the Shamrocks. Jacobs passes this over to Francis. This gets denied out by the Wolves. Swamp Smoke dumps this in. However, Mason Sky was still deep in the zone. That's an offsides and will give us a neutral zone faceoff. 1:59 to go in this opening period. It is 4-3 in favor of the Shamrocks here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Wolves hockey. Blount in for the faceoff, wins that draw. Stepping up to grab that puck, though, JT Jacobs. It gets denied out by Watertown. Pass back to the defense. Tyson Francis passes it up to Jordan. Jordan brings this over the blue line, loses this puck. Here's McKinley Ambrose trying to bring it back. Jordan, nice back checking. Ambrose with the forecheck regains control of this puck, brings it into the O zone, and is taken out off of that puck. Nice hit by Tyson Francis. Shamrocks trying to come out with this puck, short pass, and that that would have been ice, but it gets caught by Nolan Vincent. Vincent, short pass over near side, pushed forward for Ambrose. Ambrose falls down, though, and goes offsides. One 14 to go in the opening period. 4-3 is the score. Neutral zone face-off after the offsides. Face-off won by the Shamrocks. Grabbing it, though, Jamison Wright picks that puck up, dumps it in, goes back to the trapezoid. Shamrocks rip this all the way around onto the near side. Mason Sky pops this out into the neutral zone for Noah Jock. Jock bringing this puck forward, loses this at the top of the slot as it's picked away by Chris Smith. Puck gets dumped down and covered up by Rhea Bryant. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Less than 1 minute remaining. So I am doing the PA announcing as well as play-by-play here, in case you're wondering. And naturally, of course, I am working the camera and troubleshooting the computer all at the same time. North Franklin penalty number 33, Ethan Tupper. 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 33, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 14:11 of the first period. Here comes Watertown and just loses that puck right before the shot gets taken. This puck gets knocked out through the neutral zone by Noah Jock. Here comes Noah Jock in. Shot. Save by Nutting. Drops down in the faceoff circle. Jock going after it. At the top of the circle now along the half boards. Shuffled forward, but turned back out by Nolan Vincent. Vincent ends up icing this puck as it rolls over on its edge over the end line. That'll bring the faceoff back down to the Wolves' end of the Watertown Municipal Arena. 9.1 seconds. That's enough time for 2 goals, believe it or not. There's a faceoff that comes to the slot. Shot, and that goes wide back behind the net. Shamrocks going around for it, picking that puck up. Nolan Vincent, and he's going to have that puck in the corner, and that's where this one's going to end. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Wolves hockey. It is 4-3 in favor of the Shamrocks. I am the Dan-Dalin. Remember, this game is on YouTube. Check it out on YouTube. A Positive Influence. Subscribe. Please subscribe. All the cool kids are doing it. And I'll be back after this brief intermission. All right, we're returned from intermission. We just got a scorekeeper or the timer, clock operator. So has to put 40 seconds back up for the penalty on Ethan Tupper. And he's got it. Now he's got to put 15 minutes up for the period. A little winded. I ran down and up the stairs again just to help them out in the scorer's box. And they are volunteers hard at work. Now he's got 8 minutes up there for the penalty with no time for the period. So now instead we got to worry about getting the period time up, and the penalty box operator is going to have to pay attention. Oh, they're switching. There we go. Well, they're going to go with 28 seconds left on the penalty. It should be 50. But at the end of the day, who really, it's all right. This puck comes down. It's shot all the way down the Watertown end of the ice, and Noah Jock not able to get there in time. It's going to be an icing, and that'll bring the faceoff back down to the Shamrock end of the arena. Face-off taken by Chris Smith and Jordan Francis. Francis wins the draw. Puck goes back into the corner. There's a hit put on by McKinley Ambrose. Puck leaks its way over in front of the goal, and Rhea Bryant dives on top of it. Another face-off off to Rhea's right side. Face off again, won by Francis. Goes back towards the trapezoid. Shamrocks in control, skating this puck out, passed up to Noah Jock. Jock takes this over the blue line into the neutral zone. Tried sliding that through the legs of Chris Smith, not able to. Smith recovers, gets this puck, tried passing it up to Ambrose, but it's stolen by Jordan Francis. Francis into the O zone at the hash mark. Puck taken away by Chris Smith. He rips this around back behind the net to come up on the near side. Mason Sky not able to get that puck. Wrapped up there is Watertown's Camden Chapman. Eventually able to free that puck up. Now with it, Jamison Wright. Wright sends this around. Coming back to pick it up, Braden DeGran. DeGran takes this back into his trapezoid, rips this around over onto the far side. Flying in was Carter Cominol, and he lost his footing. He must have slipped. Must have been something slippery out there. Maybe it's a banana peel. Ping-ponging its way through the neutral zone, back and forth, back and forth. Now with it, Jordan Francis tries backhanding us into the slot for Tryson Francis. Tryson takes this over on the side, tries centering it, goes up the side of the net and over onto the far side along the boards. Now it's ripped back into the trapezoid, comes over at the bottom of the faceoff circle. Carter Keminol coming in to put a check on Tryson. Tryson with that puck passes it across. There's a shot from the point, blocked out in front, comes up to the near point. We're going to get a whistle because of the shenanigans that's going on in the slot. Jamison Wright ready. And he's hopefully ready to sit down because he's going to get the penalty. He's acting all upset like he didn't do anything. Never a good idea to talk back to the officials. Officials discussing what is being handed out and if it's going to be 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. And it's going to be 5-on-5. We have incidental minor penalties. Watertown, number 29, Jamison Wright, 1 minute 30 seconds for roughing. We have North Franklin, number 10, Jordan Francis, 1 minute 30 seconds for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 1:56 of the second period, 5-on-5 hockey. So those two players will sit for 1 minute 30 and then a whistle. So the first whistle after 1 minute and 30 seconds have elapsed will be when they're allowed to escape. There's a shot, and that is poked away by Nutting. And this goes over on the side now, back into trapezoid, sent over towards the corner. Trying to drive that out is Chris Smith, trying to use his body, his leg, his knee, whatever he can. That shot is taken by the Shamrocks. It goes into the corner. Coming over to collect it, Nolan Vincent. Vincent fires this up along the boards. Picked up by Tyron Francis. He loses it. But Tryson Francis takes that puck and now fires it forward to Noah Jock. Jock over the blue line. Shot fired. Save made by Braylon Nutting. Rebound goes over to the side in the circle. There's another shot that's wide of the net that goes over into the corner. Jamison Wright battling for that puck in the corner. Pass it up at the hash mark. This gets passed out to Chris Smith. Smith in the neutral zone, driving this puck forward and catches the leg of Zachary Swamp Smoke. I'm a little surprised Swamp Smoke didn't get a tripping penalty for that one because he kind of stuck his leg back, his foot back in. It's a slew foot. You're not allowed to do that. Here's Ethan Tupper with this puck. He fires it up. It gets passed up for Noah Jock in the neutral zone brings us into the offensive end. Noah Jock with it at the blue line, trying to come back with it. Blount trying to get it out. Jock with it, centering pass. There's a shot. Save made. That puck dances across the paint, over to the corner, back on the side, back over to the corner again. Centered by Ethan. Shot fired. Kick save by Braylon Nutting. And this puck is deflected. It goes off of both teams, I think, the length of the ice. No icing. Who knows whose stick that went off of last. So next whistle and those incidental minor penalties will be released. Here's Maxwell Blount with this puck in front of his own goal. Brings us over to the boards. He wanted to curl that around, but not able to. He's going to have to rip that back behind his net on the far side. Nolan Vincent picks this up, gets that out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Ethan Tupper. Loses that. This puck comes all the way down. And no icing, waved off by the official. Shamrocks bringing that puck up along the boards, now pulling it out into the middle of the ice. Tryson Francis over the blue line into the offensive end. Tryson with that shot save made. Braylon Nutting. Rebound comes over to the boards at the hash mark, stays there. Michael Gray Jr. tried getting that across. It is picked away, though, by Chris Smith. Passes this up for Blount, doesn't make it to him. Puck is intercepted by Tryson. Now it comes back for Nolan Vincent. Vincent returns this puck into the neutral zone. Zachary Swamp Smoke tried sending it back into Watertown's end, and that is brought over by Carter Cominole, and that is an offsides, and that'll release both of our players. And they're still chirping at each other. Oh, on their way back across the ice, they're still chirping. Oh, you gotta love hockey. $10:20 to go in this second period. Chris Smith taking a face-off for Watertown, squaring up against J.T. Jacobs of North Franklin. Puck comes back for Watertown. Braden DeGran, a little short pass over to Nolan Vincent. Vincent trying to send this forward into the offensive end and does. Gets returned back into the neutral zone by the Shamrocks. Puck picked up by Michael Gray Jr. Michael centering pass for J.T. Jacobs, and it's taken away by Tyler Hoyvik. Hoyvik sends this into the neutral zone, grabbing it there. Tryson Francis puts this back into the neutral zone. Hoyvik there, able to pass that puck forward for whoever that is on his team. Nolan Vincent. Nope, shot taken by Braden DeGran, and that save is made by Rhea Bryant. And some conversations, favorite cookie recipes being exchanged. It is coming up on the holiday season. Make sure you get those sugar cookies ready for frosting. And, let Gen Alpha or Gen Beta do the frosting. Don't let Boomer or the greatest generation grandparents put the frosting on. They don't put enough frosting. Gen Alpha might just dip the whole cookie in frosting, though. There's a shot on net. Save made by Bryant. Loose puck. And Rhea covers that puck up. And these officials got to make sure they maintain control of this game. Otherwise, these 14-year-olds are going to get extra chippy. Jordan Francis. Nope. That is Christopher Smith. Wrong team. Brings that puck back for DeGran. Shot fired. Save made by Bryant. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Franklin Street in Pulaski, next to the Dollar General. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exteriorcleaning315.com. And Glory Construction and Development. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Watertown shot high, sails off the glass, drops down on the side by the hash marks of the faceoff circle. Pushed back into the corner, chasing it down. Zachary Swamp Smoke trying to push this puck back up, and is able to finally pass that off. Makes its way into the neutral zone. Michael Jr. bringing that puck in, gets that shot off. Save made by Braylon Nutting. Sorry, I went too far over because I have to move my head around this giant post here to see on the other side of the glass what's going on. And sometimes when I do that, I move the camera too far and it messes up the white balance and it washes out. You know, first world problems. Shamrocks with this puck dumped in by Zachary Swamp Smoke, goes back into the trapezoid. To have a heart trying for that wraparound, chasing that puck down into the corner. It's returned into the trapezoid. Reaching, trying to get that is Blount, not able to. Get some help from his friends. Now Maxwell goes back in the battle for that puck. Held in at the point by Ethan Tupper. Now it's forced out. Blount trying to drive this puck forward, and I thought Braden DeGrand was going to sneak that one by. Instead, coming back with this puck, Noah Jock, not able to get that shot off. And there it is again, and that is picked up by Watertown. They bring this out into the neutral zone, skating down with this puck. Here's Braden DeGrand, and DeGrand's knocked off that puck by Tupper. Nice back checking by Ethan. Puck picked up by the Shamrocks on the near side, passed up, goes behind Tava Hart, and Tava not able to grab that puck. It is dumped back in by Watertown's Camden Chapman, and that's an offsides. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Chris Smith with this face-off pulls this puck back for Nolan Vincent. Chris Smith comes back to help get that puck. It's loose in the neutral zone. Jordan Francis takes it away, brings this into the Watertown end of the ice. Francis still with this puck. Jordan trying to spin around, get that shot off, not able to. There's a clapper from the top of the circle, misses wildly. Trapezoid, backhand shot, goal. Jordan Francis, number 10 for the Shamrocks. North Franklin Shamrocks goal scored by number 10, Jordan Francis, assisted by 77, JT Jacobs. 10 from 77, time of the North Franklin Shamrocks goal, 7:18 of the second period. And we are just past the halfway mark. Shamrocks pick this puck up in the neutral zone. Backhand pass across the zone. It's Tryson Francis swinging around, resetting, get around Carter Commodore. There's a shot on net, save made, Braylon Nutting. Faceoff will be on the glove side of Braylon, also known as his left side. Jordan Francis in for the Shamrocks to take this faceoff. Yes, I can't tell who that is. Oh, shot right on net off the faceoff by Francis. Oh, it is Maxwell Blount. Puck held in by Tryson, and blocked though, and pulling this puck away, McKinley Ambrose. McKinley trying to go in, taken out. It's a pylon. There's a shot, and that goes wide left. Tyler Hoyvik almost coming away with a sneaky one. And we've got a whistle there. I don't know if it's probably because of the pylon that was occurring before, not because of that hit against the boards. So Jordan Francis is going to go to the box again. North Franklin penalty, number 10, Jordan Francis, 1 minute 30-second minor for interference. Watertown penalty, number 5, McKinley Ambrose, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 8:29 of the second period, 5-on-5 hockey. And that puck up is, oh, I'm sorry, it's Tyrone Francis, number 12. Not Tyrone, Trison Francis, number 12, not 10. 10 is still on the ice. And that's an offside. Sorry, my correction. It's number 12 for North Franklin, Trison Francis, with the minor penalty. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone because of that offsides for the Shamrocks. Jordan Francis squaring off against Chris Smith. Francis wins the draw, pulls his puck over for Noah Jock. Jock fires this in. Puck gets deflected, goes into the corner. Now back out at the point. Centering pass into the slot. Francis not able to get the shot off. Picking that puck up is Chris Smith. Can't get it out, though. Puck held in by JT Jacobs. Jacobs dumps that puck in deep, collected by Watertown. Send that through the trapezoid, up along the boards, grabbed by Ethan Tupper. Tupper again going after, fires that puck back into the trapezoid for JT Jacobs. Centering pass, shot goes wide of the net. Bounces around, goes over to the far corner. Shamrock still with it. Passes out to the center point for Ethan Tupper. Tupper shot tipped in front by JT Jacobs. Save made by Braylon Nutting. Watertown trying to clear that puck out, and it is picked up by Smith. Passed up to Braden DeGrand. DeGrand coming in with this puck. Shot and a goal! Braden DeGrand with the pass from Chris Smith. Nice finish by Braden DeGrand. Watertown Wolves goal scored by number 13, Braden DeGrand. Assisted by number 10, Chris Smith, 13 from 10. Time of the Watertown Wolves goal, 10:01 of the second period. And there's a stick that goes flying through the air. Jock going over to pick it up. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Watertown brings that puck back over. Oh, he called an offsides. That was actually Watertown that pushed that puck back over. It was not touched by the Shamrocks at all. It should have stayed a live puck. All right. Even refs are human, so they make mistakes too. Blount with the face-off for Watertown. Pulls this puck back for Camden Chapman. Chapman sends this up back into the neutral zone. Trison Francis grabs it, passes this puck across. Knocked away by Tyler Hoyvik. Hoyvik going in after that puck. Spins around, pulls it off the boards. It's taken away, though, by the Shamrocks. Trison Francis over the blue line into the offensive end. Shot that I think that caught the top of the stick of Braylon Nutting, but it comes all the way around back into the Shamrock end of the ice. Blount going in after it. Michael Gray takes his back behind his net. Passes this up through the neutral zone to, it was supposed to go to, excuse me, that was Michael Gray. But Michael was not ready for that pass. Centering pass by Watertown. Nobody there. Skating back to pick it up. Braden DeGrand. DeGrand sends this towards the net. Backhand by Blount. Goes underneath Ray O'Brien. Shamrocks pick this puck up, and here they come back the other way. Trison Francis in, weaving his way. Shot, save made by Braylon Nutting. Big save there by Big BN Braylon Nutting. I-4 is the score. This is a close game. 3:21 to go in the second period. Jordan Francis wins this faceoff for the Shamrocks. Ethan Tupper tried firing that in, duffed on that puck. Tupper able to hold that in, fires it back into the trapezoid, picked up on the far side by Noah Jock. Jock trying to pass this back to the point, stolen by the Wolves. Wolves get this out into the neutral zone, stolen back by Tupper. Tupper over the blue line, takes that shot, save made by Nutting, not able to get it. That puck is pushed over by the boards by Jamison Wright. Battle for it at the hash mark, top of the circle. We got Wolves flying down all over the place. Those are some lucky Shamrocks. Here's Jacques with the shot. Misses. Puck grabbed on the side by Elias Benedict. Now comes out to the point. That stick barely reached the puck. Comes back, gonna try it again. Fire this time into the corner. Near side, Jordan Francis pushes his puck into the trapezoid. Trying to go wrap around, not able to. Ethan Tupper tries firing that from the center point, gets blocked. Tupper coming over to try to pick this puck up. Watertown trying to get it out. Reaching forward, Noah Jock trying to pull this puck out from a prone Braden DeGran. DeGran on one knee, a little slow to get up. Jordan Francis lets that puck go down, calls for the icing, and there's the icing. There's DeGrand skating his way back over to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. So that was an icing for Watertown. We'll have a face-off to the right side of Braylon Nutting with 2:01 to go in the second period. Watertown trails the Shamrocks 5-4. A.T. Jacobs taking a face-off for the Shamrocks. Face-off won by Maxwell Blount. Puck picked up by the Shamrocks. Trison shot is blocked. Drops down. Blount trying to get it out. Held in by the Shamrocks. Now it comes out. McKinley Ambrose chasing after that puck, gets to it before Trison, sends this into the trapezoid, loses his balance and his edge. Puck comes all the way around, back out into the neutral zone. Skating forward with this puck, Noah Jock. Jock coming in, takes that shot, save made off the blocker of Braylon Nutting. Loose puck, scrambled around, makes its way over to the hash mark. Centering pass, this goes all the way across. Mason Sky not ready for that puck at all. Is that Mason? Excuse me, though, that's Phillips. That's 88, Phillips. I don't know who that is. Nice poke check there by Braden DeGran, and he gets tripped. And there we go. We'll get the tripping call. It wasn't on purpose, but it was still a trip. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. Less than 1 minute remaining. North Franklin penalty, number 88, Phillips, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 88, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 14:06. And it's a Wolves power play. Wolves able to hold that in. Jamison Wright at the blue line. Puck moves its way in, pushed over to the side by Carter Cominole. Held in at the point again, this time by Camden Chapman. In deep with this puck, Braden DeGran. And this comes up and out into the neutral zone. It comes, and Watertown will have to reset. Camden Chapman sends that puck forward. This is collected by the Shamrocks. They go into their trapezoid, snap this puck up, and this goes down the length of the ice. That's going to be no icing. It's not going to make it. Puck taken by Trison. And it looked like Braden DeGran was just waiting to see if he was going to cross the line. Was that Braden DeGran? I don't know, but too close for comfort there. You have to play that puck. And that concludes the second period of play here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Make sure that you enjoy all of the beautiful sights of Watertown this evening. There's lots of stuff to do here. Just do it. ready for puck drop. 15 minutes to go. One goal separates these two teams. It's been quite the battle so far. Maxwell Blount pushes that puck forward. Picked up by McKinley Ambrose. Ambrose loses his edge. Brings that puck over the blue line into the offensive end. Blount coming over trying to help out. Shamrocks able to get that back out into the neutral zone. Skating forward with this puck. This is Ethan Tupper. Tupper in, and it's a goal for the Shamrocks. It's a shorthanded goal for the Shamrocks. North Franklin shorthanded goal scored by number 33, Ethan Tupper. Unassisted, number 33, unassisted. Time of the North Franklin Shamrocks shorthanded goal, 0:19 of the third period. Shamrocks try passing this back out to the point, intercepted by Braden DeGran, who moves this up into the neutral zone. DeGran pulls this over, and that goes, gets rejected. Turning the chase after it, Camden Chapman. Chapman picks this up at the top of the faceoff circle. Teams are at even strength. Bryson Francis with this puck brings this in, loses it in the trapezoid with it now. Chris Smith, and we've got a whistle. He skated into the net, and that dislodged the net. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone because it looks like the Shamrocks are the ones that kicked the net off. Face-off won by Watertown. Puck comes over to Ambrose. Ambrose brings us up over the blue line into the offensive end. Tries centering that pass. Trison unable to get enough of it to force that puck to go back into the trapezoid. Skating around, though, Ambrose still with it. Rips this puck across the offensive zone. Played off the boards by the Shamrocks, and they're able to bring this out into the neutral zone. Here comes JT Jacobs with this puck. Attacked by Tyler Hoyvik. Jacobs goes back. Centering pass, and Ethan not able to... That's not Ethan. But whoever was not able to get that shot off. Here's Blount, Maxwell Blount over the blue line. Fires that puck, goes wide right into the corner. Stepping up to grab that puck was Chris Smith. Not able to keep it, though. That gets fired back into the corner by Tyler Hoyvik. Comes back through the trapezoid. Blount sends this behind the goal to the other corner, but nobody over there. They'll figure that system out in due time. Centering pass to Blount. That was the right play for Maxwell to make. And there's a shot, and that goes just wide of the net. Shamrocks grab this, try clearing it out. Held in, though, by Jamison Wright. Their puck is loose and in the paint, covered up by Rhea Bryant. Faceoff's going to be to the right side of Rhea. Faceoff won by Watertown, snapped off the boards, collected, though, by the Shamrocks. Noah Jock loses that at the center line, gets collected by Jamison Wright, passes his puck over, and that's turned over to the Shamrocks. Jock not able to keep it. Nolan Vincent plays this puck up along the right side, ripped back in by Ethan, blocked in front, though. And here's Carter Cominole, brings this into the neutral zone. Puck gets turned over, coming back with it was Mitchell, and they are offsides. Wanted to confirm the name on that jersey, but the camera's focused on the netting. Apparently, Sony thinks the netting is more interesting than hockey. Jamison Wright with this puck waited, and Jordan Francis doing a good job of blocking that puck. Puck is loose in the slot. There's an accidental trip. Braden Douglas comes away with this puck, moves it into the neutral zone, grabbed by Ethan Tupper. Tupper tries firing that forward, goes off of Hoivik. Tupper, second attempt, sends his puck across the zone. Swamp Smoke not able to stay in control of it. Now he's got it again. Passes his puck forward. It goes underneath the body of Chris Smith. Swamp Smoke skates up, grabs this puck, plays it off the official, centers that pass, and it is picked off by Watertown. From the point, Swamp Smoke dumps that in. It goes into the trapezoid. Collected there by JT Jacobs. Swings this around up at the point. Ethan Tupper tries firing it forward. Gets blocked. Grabbed by Watertown. Pass out to Hoivik. Tyler skating in almost all alone. There's a shot right at the belly button of Rhea Bryant. And while at one time it used to be a hole that went into the body, it never ever went all the way through. Bryant with the save. 11:04 remaining in this game. The Shamrocks lead the Wolves by 2 goals. Maxwell Blount taking the face-off for Watertown. Blount wins this puck, sends this into the middle. Hoivik not able to get the shot off. Comes back center point. Fired in by McKinley Ambrose wide of the net. This comes all the way around. Caught at the point by Nolan Vincent. Fires it. Gets deflected off of the body of a Shamrock and put out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by McKinley Ambrose. Turns to try to turn this back in. Stopped by JT Jacobs. Jacobs centering pass for Jordan. And that shot and the whistle blown as the official thought that Nutting had that puck. I thought he had it too, but it just leaked away. Face off to the left side of Braylon Nutting. Jordan Francis taking the draw for the Shamrocks. Pulls his puck back. Jordan centering pass to the center point. Knocked away by Tyler Hoivik. And Ambrose and Blount going after it, but pulling that puck away is Michael Gray Jr. Michael Gray over on the side, loses his edge, goes feet first into the boards. Puck comes out into the neutral zone and turned back in by Blount, but Ambrose had not cleared the zone. Actually, I think he had cleared it, but he had curled his way back in ahead of the puck and tried to correct himself, just not able to do it in time. Oh, nope, it's a penalty. It'd be a trip on Blount. Watertown penalty number 35, Maxwell Blount, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 35, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 4:43 of the third period. And we have a player down. And he is laying face down on the ice, waiting for coach to go out and see him. I can't make out the number. Still can't see who it is. They're being helped off the ice. Shamrock penalty number 10, Jordan Francis. Time of the minor penalty, 5:02. And for some reason, the clock is running. I don't know if we've hit curfew. And we only get the ice for an hour. Here comes a Shamrock shot and a goal. Number 12. North Franklin Shamrocks goal scored by number 12, Tryson Francis. Unassisted. Time of the Shamrocks goal, 5:51 of the third period. Oh, and there's a goal. Watertown Wolves goal scored by a skilled athlete with ice skates on. A time of the Wolves goal, 6:30 of the third period. I didn't see who scored that goal. And since the kids left the booth, the parents aren't telling me. And that's an icing. Yeah, so I'm trying to see. Can we read the time on that? 2:47. Yeah, I think we were supposed to be off the ice by 2:45, so that's why we're in a runtime situation. We've hit curfew for the ice slot. Maxwell Blount taking that face-off for Watertown, wins the draw, sends his puck back towards the center point, gets knocked out, though, by the Shamrocks. Skating after it is JT Jacobs. Jacobs coming in with the shot. Save made by Braylon Nutting. Jordan Francis in for the draw against Maxwell. Jordan wins the face-off, and Ethan Tupper fires that in. Glove save by Braylon Nutting. Blount wins that face-off, tries to get knocked forward by Nolan Vincent. He just blindly swatted at that puck, and it's why it didn't go too far. Now it makes its way out into the neutral zone. Tupper with it. Puck taken away by McKinley Ambrose. Ambrose's stick is wrapped up with Tupper. Jordan Francis comes back to pick that puck up. Francis back into the trapezoid to get reset. Backhands his puck across their own zone. Goes off the boards for Noah Jock. Jock skates us through the neutral zone, advancing forward. Trying to get around Nolan Vincent, goes on the far side. Shot gets blocked. Now it goes back into the trapezoid. Francis tries sending us through the trapezoid. Picked up by Noah Jock. Jock comes around, and that gets covered up by Braylon Nutting. Finally, somebody in control of the puck. Here's Chris Smith into the offensive end. Smith trying to weave his way, taken out. There's a shot, save made by Rhea Bryant, and Rhea covers that puck up for the faceoff. Faceoff off to the left side of Rhea Bryant. There it is. Won by Watertown. Puck gets passed across for Jamison Wright, and it is tipped away by Tryson Francis. Francis coming in, shot, and it's a goal as that gets deflected off of Nutting over his head and into the net. Here's the replay as that goes by. North Franklin Shamrocks goal scored by number 12, Tryson Francis. Unassisted, number 12. Time of the Shamrocks goal, 10:25 of the third period. Fleer attempted, stopped by Trison, fires this high, goes off the glass, drops down behind the net, tried to get cleared by Nolan Vincent, not able to get there. Trison trying to weave his way back through, shoots this again, it goes high, picked up by the Shamrocks in the trapezoid, wraparound attempted, gets knocked free. Maxwell Blount with this puck on the far side, tried to pull that puck by Noah Jock, not able to. Jock fires that in, there's a goal. North Franklin goal scored by number 31, Noah Jock, assisted by number 22, Michael Gray Jr. Jock from Michael Gray Jr. Time of the Shamrocks goal, 11:30 of the third period. Shamrocks minor penalty, number 33, Ethan Tupper. Time of the minor penalty, 12:19. Wolves on the power play. Fire this puck forward. That gets tipped away. And Chris Smith not able to get his stick in there. He had open net, but that puck was bouncing. He tried. He tried hard. Chris Smith at the corner, centering pass. He gets picked off by Jordan Francis. Here comes Jordan into the neutral zone. Passes this puck across for Trison. Trison misses it. It goes by. Grabbed by Mitchell. Puck gets popped in the air, drops down, and that's grabbed by Braden DeGrand. DeGrand coming in all alone, and DeGrand gets wrapped up, taken out. That's going to be a penalty as soon as the Shamrocks get it, and it's going to be a hooking call. Shamrocks taking their time going in. North Francis penalty number 12. Trison Francis, 1 minute 30-second minor for hooking. Number 12, a minute 30 hook. Time of the minor penalty, 13:40 of the third period. Braden DeGrand along the side goes down. Shamrocks clear this puck, grabbed in the neutral zone, though, by Watertown. Passed over to Jamison Wright. Wright tried sending this in. Shamrocks able to block it. Coming back is Tupper, fresh out of the box. Tupper wrapped up in the slot, trying to get that shot off. Save made by Braylon Nutting. We got 30 seconds to go here in this game. And this game's going to end on the face-off or shortly after. Maxwell Blount coming over to take the face-off for Watertown. 13 seconds ago. Blount wins the draw, pulls this into the middle, though. Centering pass, shot, Jordan Francis, goal. Shamrocks goal scored by number 10, Jordan Francis at 14:58 of the third and final period. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Wolves hockey. We look forward to seeing you all here again tomorrow. First game is at 9 a.m. I'll be here and so will you. The game will be live on YouTube. Look for the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, because, hey, that's me. So remember, please drive safely, enjoy your evening here in Watertown, and remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. I am the Dan-Dalin. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to my sponsors. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. They're able to help provide me with funding, as well as the generosity of people like you that do, give me tips, contribute money. All those monies go towards refurbishment of equipment, replacing cameras. You saw the goalie cameras; those are new additions this year. Instant replay is a new addition this year. The more funds I raise, the more toys I add to the broadcast to make this sports network of YouTube. So I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.